Hello. Um, Hello, welcome to this little impromptu live stream. Today, I'm going to be designing a couple of layouts in Figma that are just and responsive in a way, and which means that it will just like use some tricks there with min widths and max widths and max heights and all that stuff, and also using wrap to be able to just like grow the layout really big or really small and still look okay-ish, so semi-responsive, let's call it. And yeah, so like if you are here, just say hi on the chat. I think I can see you if you're on YouTube or LinkedIn. Say hi. I can see Gustavo Colorado, hi. Juan Uran, hi. If you are in also, hey, share where you're at, uh, share share something, and it should appear here. So hold on. So hello, Sainav. Hello, Gustavo. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Seriously, it's super cool. So let me also captions. So this I have this thing that is a ticker. Just realized mucho. Hola, Elena. I love this, and also I so professional. Go to Musho. Musho, man. I'm going to be removed from YouTube if I keep singing. So, hey, from Canada, from Spain, all over the world. Eddie Young, Sainav, Juan. Juan, you're from Spain. Hi, Juan. Helena, is it Jelena or just Elena? In Spanish, we'll say Helena, but I'm very sure it's Elena. From Colima, Mexico. This is so cool, Gustavo. ¿Cómo va todo? Todo va muy bien, Gustavo. Okay, so let's continue. So today, our mission is to just do a couple of layouts on Figma and try to make them responsive. And this stuff that we're going to be doing is specifically for feeding a model or AI plugin that we're creating that is called Musho. Musho. Uh, so if you want to learn more about that stuff, you can go to musho.ai, and then you can just subscribe. And we're planning to release it next week. So hopefully, maybe when you're watching this, it's already released. I don't know. But I'm creating layouts and stuff on Figma, and let me actually share my screen so you can see everything. Here you can see yourselves. Look at that. This is my UI. So yesterday we were doing this one, and this was my my super cool wireframe, and then this was the result. And let's actually test it. And this was done yesterday. And again, this is a template layout to fit the algorithm on the AI. So it does some cool magic. And actually, it's to 24. Yeah, 24 would be nice. And the idea is that it's responsive. So let's test it like this. Hey, it looks okay-ish. And then we go like this. And look at that. That's so cool. Oh my God, so cool. Oh my beautiful. How cool is that? Like, it's really nice, right? So the idea here is like, how did I do this? And this is all because this whole thing is a wrap, So this whole thing is actually using out the layer wrap, but also it's divided into three different things. So this one is an image. You can see here that it's just one image and it's called the main image, and then secondary images. So this is its own grid also, and it's on wrap too. And it's also the tertiary image. So by having this like separated into their own layout, then I can do some weird magic with it. Because then, for example, this one has its own min width of 240. Then this one also has a min width of 180. And but it's also on fill. So it's trying to fill as much space as it can. And this one is on fill. This one is also on the width. So it's always trying to just like get as much space as it can on the sides. but it also has minimum width. So that means that since this main parent layout is on wrap, we'll just like continue putting together. If it gets to the minimum width, it will be like, okay, let's put it below. And then since it's on fill too, it will like to expand. So yeah, that's how we're getting that little magic here because I don't know. I really like look at that. This is now a completely new layout. And this is all and this completely new layout. And then well, complete. I don't know if this is the best layout. This is the very look hero, but hey, and then it gets to this. This is another layout. It gets into another layout, and then it gets into another layout, and then it gets to the final stage, the final Saiyajin stage. It's just a stacked. Pretty cool, right? Okay, so that was it. And let me see if you have any questions on that. Oh my God, your ad block has been updated. Yo, what the hell? From Nigeria, from Kalima. Okay, nobody said anything. If you have questions, I'll try to do my best on answering them. Okay, so let's continue. I had this other thing that I wanted to do where it's like, actually, which one should we do? I have multiple layouts here, my wireframes. Let's do this one. I don't know if how am I going to do this one? So the idea is that this is how it looks like, and then it should wrap on also on mobile, and maybe when it goes to mobile, it does something like this, where it goes like this, and maybe these images become like this. Yeah, that would be nice, right? When it goes to mobile. Let me see if I can do that. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yes, I know what you mean. So this is what we want to do, I think. So let's try to do it. So I already started here. So go with 1280 here. This should have been 1280 actually. 1280. Yeah, 1280 or 1240. What is it? Yeah, 1280. 1280. This is my starting point on my layouts. And now let's get this to do. Maybe this should be fill. Just always trying to be as wide as possible. You know, but it will have width. That way, it and also the container, the main container. So this is what we want. We want a box to get these images. And also all of these should have a min and max width. These two should be the same. So this should be behind. And then this one should be on top. So it should be a little bit bigger. Yes. Okay. Actually, let me copy this image here. Just paste it there. There you go. Yeah, it's a nice image. So let's do it around here. Let's make it dumb, like a dumb image first, just a square image. Yeah, what's going on? Is this cropping? No, why are you cropping? No, fill it. Okay, so, and then let's duplicate it and let's duplicate it. So we have, that's going to be the bigger one. So it's going to be, let's say that it's like this. And then let's say that this is wrap. And then there should be fill, but it has a max width. So let me remove this. And then I suppose this should be auto. If it is auto, what happens if it doesn't do something. I'm trying to get to this be auto, and then this be also be auto. So what will happen? Can these? No. I suppose that they will have to be negative minus 48. Let's see. And no, but it goes to 0. Let's go here on negative. Oh, dude. Oh, there you go. So yeah, this is what we want. Okay, cool. So I think we have what we want. So we wanted to have -5 because we wanted to be like one on top of the other, right? So that's negative padding. I want to see if we can get it working like this, and then let's duplicate it. Let's put it all the way to the end. So make this a little bit smaller. There you go. It's, oh, I'm realizing something. Yeah, to have this on top of the other, they cannot be on the same layout. They have to be separate layouts. It has to be one box and another box because there's no way to change the C index of this. Because what is happening right now is doing this, one, then the other, and then the other. But what we really want, we want this to be behind it. What the hell? Yeah, like this, and that is what is happening, and that's not what is happening here. So let me actually put like some strokes so we can actually see what's going on. Okay, so how am I going to do this? Okay, so what I'm going to do is these are going to have their own layout, and they're going to be auto, and they're going to be the container. There you go. And then this little guy is going to be actually in an absolute position in the center. Let's see if it can be. Yeah, there you go. So now it's in an absolute position in the center. And if these two are in a wrap, and if it is auto, what will happen? Let's see. A lot of this stuff is a lot of testing and then seeing until it does what you want it to do. It's just like keep doing stuff until it gets what you need. Yeah, something weird is going on here. This should be censoring. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Is the fill? Is it hug? Is it because it's not? No. So hold on. Why is this not? This should be centering, but it's not. It's not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, but we're getting there. Okay, let's see if you have any suggestions. Looks great. Hola, Pablo. Was trying to do this yesterday. Oh, big ball bubblehead. By the way, you can see, dude, you can see the chat here, and realizing that the chat is on top of everything. Let me remove the chat overlay. I'm sorry. The chat overlay was just like on top of everything. Come on. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So, okay, it's getting there, but why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Is it because it's wrapping? Is it because of the negative? I don't think we need this anymore. Yeah, I don't think we need the negative stuff here. This should be fill in the container, and the padding between the stuff should be, yeah, not exactly what I want, right? So we want this to be the height of this. So the height of this, let's make these 540. It's just that there's no way to do it because it's an absolute position. Hopefully, yeah. So now the padding between this should be 540 minus 48. I don't know what that is. Yeah, not exactly one. Did I put minus? Okay, there you go. 420. Blaze it. I don't even. Okay. Okay. What's happening? Why is it not doing what I wanted to do? Do what I want you to do. This is centered. Can anyone figure out what I'm doing wrong? This should be hug the container. And this should be have some padding here. 6. This is not grab. So this should be hug the container. Maybe not hug the container, but something around here. I see what's going on. It's just that once it see, if I don't do this, then it's going to look like this, which is not what I want. how can we solve this, my friends? Maybe by having it in an absolute position is not the best. So let me just have this because this is a test of this. Okay, this was one way of solving this, and maybe this shouldn't be in an absolute position, and maybe what should be in an absolute position should be the other thing. Maybe what if we put this in an absolute position? So what if this is an absolute position and is trying to, uh, well, it's trying to do just like adjust to the of the container. You know what I mean? I do know what I mean. And then this little dude should always be in the center and should always be like this and should always be like this. There you go. So there you go. So yeah, maybe. So now let's test it. Not exactly what we wanted, but it's getting close. It's getting to the same place, huh? Um, so we wanted to adjust on the sides, but maybe we want it to be like this. Oh, no, we want it to be like this. And it didn't care. Hold on. These things just, no. Let's fill the container. Let's fill the container. There you go. And now let's have a max width of 180. Doesn't care. Hmm. Hmm. No, that's not what I want. No, hold on. Max width should be uh, 640, 540, and remove max width. The min width should be 180. Sorry, I was doing it backwards. And the max width at max width should be what's the size of this? 548. So then the max width of this should be 500. Let's say max width should be 400, 420. Place it. Okay. And now it's not doing exactly what I wanted to do. And now this thing, so let's put it to the size of this. There you go. Let's put it to this. Oh, that's what's going on. I need to put it to this size. That way, I think it should always just try to adjust there. Oh, no, dude. It's not allowing me. What am I doing wrong? Dude, what's going on? Pablo, I thought you had the answers. I thought you were the chosen one. I don't know what I'm doing, as you can see. So this is a wrap, and yeah, it should wrap, but it's not wrapping. Oh, maybe it should have its own min width. Its own min width of 240. Let's go all the way to 320, 304. That should set this max width and a max width. No, it's okay. It's always fixed. So what's going on? Why are you not adjusting to the size of this? It's not adjusting to the size of the sides. And I don't know why. Why is it not? Why wouldn't it allow me to do this where I put it on both sides? Is it because it's hiding the contents? Oh, is it because the min width and the max width? Huh. Yeah, I think min width and max width would not allow you to just like keep it growing. Weird. Like Figma has some kind of rules, I guess, on like how they want you to use these things. And they don't allow you to do some weird stuff. Okay, so then so So then why is it not also adjusted to the height of this? There you go. Oh my God, it's getting there. It's almost there. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Hmm, 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 hmm. This thing is not working to the size I want it to work. It's kind of adjusting, but sometimes it doesn't work. Place it. Has to be 420. Come on, 420? No. Maybe 388. At least that, and maybe we do the same with this. Let's go with 388 on the top and bottom. And then that guarantees, but that looks like crap. It should be hog the contents, but then if I hog the contents, this happens, and there's no way to, because this is an absolute position. It's not considering the size of this thing. So maybe on this thing, it should be lower. You just go lower, you know? And then that way I can add some padding here. Yo boy, yeah boy. But it's going to be a lot of padding. And maybe these things should just have, this little dude should have even less. It's not going to look great, but hey, there you go. It's happening. It's starting to happen. Let's put a little bit of padding between these four. Let's put 40 pixels on the size of this, and it didn't do shit. Why? It's almost, I wish it, dude, it's not doing what I want it to do. Come on. Come on. Let's see if anyone here has some answers for me. Love from India. Just joined the waitlist. Are you planning sell merch? Is this like a challenge you're doing? Yeah, it's a challenge. I'm doing it with you. I'm doing something that I'm saying like, hey, let's try to do this thing where this is what we're trying to do, by the way, just for anyone who's just joining. My wireframe is like, hey, it looks like this, and then when it's unresponsive, then it should do this, where it stacks like this, you know. We're almost there, but right now the stacking is since the only way that I can do it in a way that it doesn't do this, it's by having an absolute position on something. But when something is in an absolute position, then the size of it is not considering that thing that's an absolute position, you know, because it's an absolute position is not considering it. So then we get to a state like this. Here, it's starting to look good, but then once it does the stacking, it's just like not great. By the way, so let's say if this we could do fill container, and let's put a max width of 540. Ooh, look at that. So now, oh, screw you. So it's not ever max width. Maybe we just do it 720, 800. Let's go with 800. Let's see if it starts like shrinking down. Yeah, it starts shrinking down. There's no way for me to do this as a fill. Oh, there is a way. Huh. Hold on. So there's a way for me to put this as fill container, but then I want to have a min width of 200. There you go. Let's put on a min width of 180. See, 180. Yeah, 184. There you go. So let's see what happens. And there's a point where you can barely see them. Okay, I'm starting to like this result. Maybe this shouldn't be as big, so let's do the max width. Maybe it's 720. let's add a little more padding here. Yo. So when it stacks, it barely hits that thing. And I think, I mean, one way to trick this is just, oh, what if we put fill container? And then also this one, fill the container. Hold on. Yeah. So let's make a max height on this, a max height of 240. Now let's go more. Let's go high, baby. And now, so this is fixed. It cannot be hug the container. No. So hold on. It's almost there. We're almost there, my friends. Has to be fixed. What happens if I do hug the container? Like I suppose it doesn't do anything, right? If it is fill the container, then this wouldn't be hug anymore. Oh, it is hug. So hold on. Yeah, but yeah, it's not doing exactly what I wanted to. Huh, but it's almost there too. So no, not fill the container. Let's keep it as a fixed height. There you go. I think we're close. We're getting there. There you go. Okay, I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? We did what we said that we would do. There's this huge padding here, which I'm not a big fan of. I'll be honest. I will be honest with you. But yeah, that padding is just like crap, huh? Why is it not? Is it not? Is it not caring about like? Oh, it's just like not caring about this at all because like, hey, there's nothing here. The content wrapper is here. So we have a content wrapper. Huh. Maybe I'm doing something wrong here. Okay. So I don't think we need this. Goodbye. So now we have this little dude and or let's do it with 40. Let's do it with 0. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I had an extra group that we didn't need. So now let's do it. Hug the contents and it is actually keeping it kind of nice. Here it just breaks. Because it looks like poop there. But what we can do is, hey, okay, we have this thing here like this, and then we can reduce the opacity on this. Let's put it at 80%. And now let's change the images just to get a better look at what they will look like. Let's keep it on the same theme, just so people at home, people at home doing stuff, people at home. Oh, dude, now we cannot see the people at home. Is going to be a problem, huh? People are not going to be able to see the people at home. Maybe it's good that we have it like this, because then I can see if it's actually showing. See, this is what's happening now. Now, if we were to add a little bit of an effect here and just, just that super shadow, it'll create that depth that it looks kind of nice, where these two, maybe instead of 80%, it should go all the way to 60%. And now it gets to this point where it's like, hey, it's understood what's happening there, one image is floating on top of the others. Let's reduce the opacity, 16%. Maybe this should be not so much, maybe 48 should be enough. Hey, it's looking okay, I guess. What do you guys think? What did you guys think? Too much white space here. But A, white space is what we want, right? Hold on. What did I do? No, no, not exactly what I wanted. Let's add a little bit more white space on top. Let's go all the way to 120. Oh my God. So now it justifies all that white space. But maybe we don't need that white space below. So let's remove some of that white space below because it's already having some white space added by the container. So let's go with 64 to see what happens. There you go. Hey, we did it, my friends. We did it. Did we add a max width? Why is this not? Oh, do we have a wrapper or something? What's going on? We do have it to fill, and it's not filling. Why is it not? Oh, there's another frame here. What is going on? What is this frame? Oh, this is a frame, idiot. So, sorry, I'm realizing what was going on. I think we got it. I think we got this and fill, and then it doesn't have a max width. Why is it not having a max? Why is it not making this even larger? Why is this not going all the way here? Is it because this has a max width, this frame? No. Huh. Secondary images. Secondary images. And then here are these two. Let's just call them secondary image. And then this one should be secondary images container. Then this should be the main image. What happens if I do this? No, well, it's behind. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's what we have. And then this little dude should be gallery. Gallery box. The worst of namings. Naming conventions are not my thing. So secondary images container main image. Okay, this little dude. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye too. I think we got it. I think I'll potentially have to test this on multiple levels, just to see once we start testing it with Musho. Let's see if anyone has a lot from India. This is like watching my inner dialogue on the outside. Yeah, exactly. This is just me talking my brain dump into you. Are you planning cell marriages? Like watching, I just joined the waitlist. Howdy. So now, all of this stuff, let me show you for anyone who's still here. Hey, all of you who are still here, let me actually show you some of the tests that we're doing. Oh, by the way, let me show you this one. This one was fun to do too. So what I want is like a grid, but just a little bit offset, but also on responsive, I wanted to look good, like I didn't want that offset to affect the responsive. Once it goes like this, still the offset is looking nice, but once you go here, then you get this. I'm not saying this is the best solution, but it's just like semi responsive, And how did I do that? What I did is I divided these are columns, and this column has an auto layout down, but I also put a padding on the top, and that way it has that offset, So it's two columns that doesn't have any padding. This one does have some padding, but since the container of these two columns, it's on wrap, it allows it to just like, and it has, these things have minimum widths, it allows it to just like suddenly do this. Pretty nice. Yeah. What else? This one, I didn't get it to work. It's just that I wish there was a way for me to do it natively in an easy way where like once it gets here, then it automatically puts this in the text center and this image also centers it. But right now it just does this. And same logic here. It kind of gets you there. Which one was also cool to do? This one was also kind of cool to do. I did this as different components, and this should wrap and put the cards. Look at that. That's so nice, right? That it puts it like a kind of like in a bento box, and then it does it like this. And that's because they have main widths, and then it gets to a point where it doesn't allow it to have three cards at the same time because it reaches its main width. And then since they're set to fill the container, then once that happens, then they wrap and they start wrapping. You know what? Actually, what is the size of this? 1200. Let's go to what happens if we make the 1440. Well, not a lot. Oh, this also has a max width. I think I can remove the max width because it's already the main container already has it. So hey, look at that. Yeah, that's nicer. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Hey, it's good to be testing these things because then this one was also nice to do. Look at that. So this one, it creates this, it just like it keeps those cards like that, and then it creates two cards, one on top of the other, and then it does this. Nice. Okay, cool. So let me see if you have any questions. This is wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, now let me show you. Let's see if Musho is working. We have been working on this plugin, and actually, you know what? Let's actually do this. Let me copy this new thing. Let me copy these new two things, and then put them over here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, there you go. So now these things, I have it. Hopefully, Musho Next is working. Working on this, and the idea is that it's not working. No. Oh, never mind. We're working on this new plugin, and it's in development, as you can see. This an AI plugin that is going to feed into your design is going to allow you to just like do stuff. But Musho Next allows you to just like edit stuff that you have. But yeah, maybe or maybe it is actually already in Musho. Bananas. Let's dream. Now it's creating a new one. So it's not yet. It's just creating a new page, which is, I mean, this is what I wanted to do, but I thought I would. Banana Bliss. It always goes with Banana Bliss. I mean, I'm not being very specific with my prompt. It just says bananas. And see, this is being created with Mucho. It's just creating a landing page about bananas. Bananas, nature's powerhouse. Peel the benefits. Oh my God. Hey, but look at that image. It's just, I suppose this one was created with stability diffusion. Stable diffusion, sorry. Stability diffusion. Yeah, with stable diffusion and unleash the power of bananas. Heart health, weight management. We're doing something so it selects good icons. Right now, it's just like it's putting random icons. And it should actually select specific icons. So that's going to be better. And bananas discover the world. Bananas, a versatile fruit that brings joy, health, and flavor to your life. I mean, meet the bunch. There's a lot of Bobby Bunch and a banana. It's very, it's not so like, it's very gender fluid, this thing. Anna, hey, that person wants to call themselves Anna, and this is Daisy. And Charlie Chiquita. Dude, Charlie Chiquita. Fiona Fruit, Eddie Peel. Okay, obviously just dreaming stuff because I'm not being very specific. And apparently it also made a bowl with avocado. Hey, do you see that? It selected a font. So now it selected a font and it selected some colors. That's really nice, I think. Welcome to Banana Place. Yeah. So ideally, we have something called also, we have it in a different plugin right now, but the idea is that you can regenerate the same thing. It's like, hey, can you make another version of this? Make it friendlier, make it happier or something. But let's review what we did today. Today, our goal was to get this thing, like this was our wireframe, a layout that on desktop it looks like this, and then on desktop, it just like wraps into just like this. So how did we do this? We accomplished this by putting, first of all, a container, a 1280, that has things like going down. It doesn't need to be, it's an auto layout that is like vertical, not horizontal. And it doesn't need to wrap because it's always going down. So it doesn't need to be on wrap. Now this one is just it's just an auto layout that's also going down. There's no weird thing happening here. But what was the challenge was to make this turn into this. Now the challenge that we had was that we wanted this image to be on top of the other two images, because if what I could have done is, let me just like put this here. What I could have done is that these are not. Uh, mm, mm, mm. I could have done where these are not in absolute position, so they stack like this, but and then they should be like this, and maybe I could have done it like this, right? This looks like it's getting there, but if you notice something, the alignment is not exactly what I wanted. Let's just put it at 100% so you can see. So I wanted this to be on top of the other two. And just with simple auto layout, I would have not been able to do that, because it's just like not doing that thing. This thing is on top of it. And if I had changed this to be instead of last on top, first on top, then it would have been this one on top of the other one. So there's no way for me to put the one in the middle on top of the other ones. So what we had to do, how did we solve this? By putting these two images in an absolute position. These two images have their own grid, they have their own wrap. And we want them wrapping because sometimes we want them horizontal, and then at a certain size, we want them to be vertical. So that's why this container is wrapping. This container actually is only going down. It doesn't need to wrap because it's a container that's holding this image and in the container of these two other images. So you can see here that I call it bento box, it should be gallery. The gallery is holding the two images in an absolute position, and then this image that is just like floating in the middle, kind of. So, and it has no padding on the sides. It has a little bit of padding on the top and on the bottom. Why? Just to make room for when these images have to wrap like this. So let's see it in action. Uh, and that's why there's so much white space, but it kind of looks nice too to have that kind of amount of white space because it looks airy. But that white space was actually necessary to be able to do this when there's no white space. Well, actually, I think we need a little bit more actually. So maybe, yeah, it's just yeah, what's going on? Why is it not? Oh, center it, my friend. Yeah, and let's do it like this. And apparently, what's going on? What's going on? We need a little bit of padding here. There you go. Just 24 pixels. Let's do 32. So now, dude, we have a shit ton of white space, dude. And can it not fill the container? And could this be less? Huh. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I actually kind of like this. Okay. Anyway, this is controlling also the size of this. It's so weird, right? It's also controlling the height of this because it's the padding that is controlling inside. So anyway, we have it like this, a lot of white space, but I guess it's nice. And then it does this. Obviously, on the web, this will be solvable, and you could do different styling for each breakpoint. And the challenge was not using variables. I didn't want to use variables because I still don't know how to feed the variables into the AI. But so I just wanted to be native, and it's kind of semi-responsive. So yeah, that's what we did. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream, and hopefully you go to Musho, Musho AI, and then you should be able to just like go over there. Let me just put the chat overlay here. Let me put the Musho logo up there. Look at that. Look at that little guy. It's called Mochi. Mochi from Musho. And if you have any questions or something, hey, I'm here. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to be doing more live streams. Now that I'm back on designing, I'm actually on vacation. When I'm on vacation, my vacations apparently are no meetings, and I actually get to do stuff on Figma. Those My vacation is going and designing stuff. Because when I'm not on vacation, I'm usually in meetings. Hmm. Something is something is not right. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you around, okay? And hand pink waving. I suppose that's the thing from YouTube. Okay, I'll see you around, guys. Go to musho.ai, okay? And just like get on the wait list. See you around, my friends. Bye.